handle the off week? Were you able to get rid of the Georgia Tech loss and kind of focus on what was ahead for you guys?
I can't speak to anybody else. I'm not going to feel good until we get that 9th win. That's just me, though. 9-1 sounds so much better than 8-1 sounds. I don't know. I just itching, ready to go ahead and get back out there and go ahead and start playing.
What was the off week like for you guys, or for you?
Just practice on Monday, did community service on Tuesday, practice Wednesday and Thursday, and then went and watched my little brothers play football on Friday. Other than that, not much.
Did you spend a lot of time rehashing what happened at Georgia Tech, or were you able to just kind of put it out of your mind?
I'm focused on Wake Forest. I'm not worried about Georgia Tech anymore.
Phil, this will be your last time down the hill. Is that any sentiment there? Any emotion at all?
No.
You're gonna be a cold, hard guy.
I've always said I cannot stand pre-game for any game. I like how it was in high school. You walk out of the locker room, you go play the game. That's how I like. That's as far as I'm gonna get. That's as much as I'm gonna say about it without absolutely saying anything that people might construe as me saying I don't like to run down the hill. I mean, I enjoy running down the hill. That's nice, but I'd rather just walk out the locker room and play the game. I mean, it's whatever.
How about just your final game in Clemson?
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I don't know. I'm just whatever.
You're not sentimental.
No, I mean, I'm sure maybe 10 years I'll be like, oh man, that's my last game. You know, I'm excited more for the other guys. You know, it's more of a big deal to them than it is to me. You know, I mean, like, you know, I want them to have a good time. I want them to enjoy it. You know, I want the younger boys to understand that it'll be them at some point. But as far as I'm concerned, how I feel about it, it's the game.
How about the stakes of the game?
That means a lot more to me than anything else. That's what means something to me. You know, but we just got to focus on playing the game, doing what we can do, not beating ourselves. Just got to be main focus this week is to, you know, not beat ourselves, play the right way, and hopefully things will fall into place.
Coach Morris said earlier that there might be the thought outside that maybe guys ought to try something different, maybe do something more, and the tendency would be to overcoach. In his mind, that's not the thing to do. It's to go back and do the things that you've done well to this point, and go back and revisit those and go forward with them.
Oh yeah, I mean that's always the case, especially if you have, you know, a run like we did, and then you lose a game. And everybody, oh God, we gotta reinvent the wheel all of a sudden. No, I mean, if anybody with any kind of intelligence watches the game, committed penalties. We turned the ball over. We dropped the ball. I mean, just all kinds of things. We beat ourselves. You know, if we take care of ourselves, you know, and which is a key thing for us, then there's no telling what can happen. You know, that's the key for us. We got to take care of ourselves. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We don't have to go out and try to change it up and get crazy or fancy. Do what we do, and do it to the best of our ability. And that ought to be it.
What are some of the things that you older guys that were around 2 years ago? What are some of the things you guys can pass along to the newer guys, younger guys that weren't around for the ACC
Losing
Atlantic title?
stakes. Losing stakes. I mean, just make sure that you know, you got to stay focused. You got to keep working. There's no replacement for preparation and hard work. I mean, and for an understanding for them of how important the off season is to get your body right, to get your mind right. You know, to take advantage of spring ball. You know, take advantage of the summer workouts. You know, I mean, there's no replacement for hard work and study. I mean, that would be what I'd be able to pass along to them, and to always try to be humble about everything. Because if you don't stay humble, somebody will humble you in a heartbeat.
Anything you pass along from winning the division title 2 years ago? Do you have any memories of that sticks out to you? Because you seem to be pretty focused on the winning it this week.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I remember and all, but I also remember losing in the ACC championship game and getting oranges tossed at us. So I mean, that's what I remember. So, you know, it goes both ways.
Anything else for Phillip?